This is a presentation of Magnitude Sports.
And he's going to get that base hit. Landon Donner is going to round third. They're going to send him, and the throw's coming in. It's not going to be in time, and he slides in head first for the win. Now, looks to be that one's hit well to left field, and it might have a chance, and it is gone. It is a two-run home run for Andy Mock. And the Stars are on the board. It's 2-0.
And now, the cameras are ready. The headset is on. It's game time.
All right, so I guess we're doing a national anthem for both games, so we'll take a commercial break. Be right back after this here on Magnitude.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
All right, welcome back as we get ready for the start of game number 2 here. And your batting lineup for the Post400 Stars will be batting first here in the top half of the first. Will be 1, 2, and 3. Shortstop Easton Rarick, right fielder Ethan Claus, second baseman Colby Sand. Middle of the order, 4, 5, and 6. Center fielder Colton Almy, first baseman Andy Mock, and left fielder Caden Graff. And then the bottom of the order, 7, 8, 9, catcher Tate Gustafson, designated hitter Evan Erickson, and third baseman Eli Mock. And pitching today is Jake Jaroszewski on the mound, and he will not bat, at least not to start. And then on the flip side here for the Williston Keybirds, around the bases here on the mound is Riley Erickson. Behind the plate catching is Jackson Meyer. Around the bases, you got Corinth Cymbaluk at first. And then at second base is Kyle Mischke. At third base is Hunter Mapes. And the shortstop is Ashton Collins. Left field, Carter Bakken. Center field, Derek Lee. And right field, Caden Finders. So we'll go to the top of the first now. We'll get our items reset here. We'll get our scoreboard reset too. As that first pitch comes across for a ball, and it's 1-0. That pitch comes in for a strike, and it's 1-1 now. That one's hit to right field. It's a home run. I looked down for a second, and then I saw the ball hit the trees. And it's a leadoff home run on a 1-1 pitch here for Easton Rarick. And Easton Rarick with the home run makes it 1-0 in favor of. Must hit the wrong button there, as we gave him 2, but. So on the third pitch of the game, Rarick sends it over the right field fence, approximately 325 feet. Sean Bunt pulling it back now is Ethan Claus. And that pitch will come across for a strike, and it's 0-1 here to Ethan Claus. Two and one, and strike 2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Once again, the batter, Ethan Claus. Stars up 1-0 on a leadoff home run by Easton Rarick into right field. As that home run by Rarick has quieted the crowd here at Ardeen Offit Stadium. Here's the windup in the delivery, and that one's inside for ball 4, and he will walk. Runner on, and then the new batter here will be Kobe Sen. Kobe Sen will walk up to the batter's box. Once again, game 1 went to the Stars, 8-0. And they'll look to sweep here in game number 2 as they already lead 1-0. Somehow that second run keeps popping up on the scoreboard, and I'm not sure how, but we'll keep it taking it off if it keeps showing up until we don't need to take it off anymore. 1-0 once again. 1 ball and no strikes here to Kobe Sen. On deck is Colton Almy. The pickoff attempt at first, not in time. Once again, Claus the runner on first here for the Stars. And Claus will find the hole. Into right field it goes. And the throw will come in towards second. Claus is in on second. Kobe Sen in on first. Center fielder number 16, Colton Almy. And now here's Colton Almy up to bat. So the runners will get their lead off here. Claus on second, Kobe Sen on first, Colton Almy the batter, and Erickson will be the pitcher here, and he will get a quick chat from Meyer. Riley Erickson, the pitcher, and Jackson Meyer, the catcher, here for the Williston in game number 2. No pitches yet here to Colton Almy. And Almy rips it to left field. It's going to roll all the way to the wall. And scoring here is Claus. And that puts runners on second and third as Kobe Sen gets an RBI double.
I'm batting for Fargo, first baseman number 18, Andy Mott.
Correction, Colton Almy gets an RBI double. That pushes Sen over to third. I misread my own little diagram here, so that's my fault. One ball, no strikes. Runners on second and third. So just to reset and correct myself, Colby Sun on third, Colton Almy with the RBI double on second. And it's 2-0 now, and the pitch comes across for a strike, and it's 1-1. Questionable strike, but it's strike nonetheless. Two balls and a strike. Once again, the batter is Andy Mock. Official will have a quick word there with Erickson. And now the other official will come out and... Okay, so they're gonna say it's 3 balls and a strike. So that was the discussion. So it's 3 balls and a strike now. Once again, Almy on second, Sen on third, high pop up, center field. Right fielder makes the catch. Tagging is Kobe Sen. He will come home and score. Tagging on second is Almy. He will advance to third. It's now 3-0, 1 away, and a runner on third. So be the sac fly, and that'll bring up
number 11,
Caden Graff. So 3 quick runs here in the top of the first for the Post400 Stars. It took 3 innings for either team to get a run. Well, for the Stars to get a run, as they would shut out Williston in the first game, 8-0, and right now they're doing good things here in the top of the third. And that pitch comes across for a strike. 1-1 the count. That one will bend towards the gap in right center, all the way to the wall by 370. Coming home to score is Almy, and he's going to try for a triple. And he will be in on an RBI triple for Caden Graff. Now bring up Tate Gustafson to the plate.
For Fargo, catcher number 3, Tate Gustafson.
So right now, Caden Graff standing on third. Tate Gustafson will take the pitch, and it's in for a strike, 0-1. Zoom out just a little bit here. Wind up in the delivery. Outside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1's across the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 runner on. And a 4-0 lead here for Post400 with 1 away, and that pass ball will go through. Coming in here is Graff at the plate. He is safe. And it is 5-0 now, and that clears the bases, and it's a 2 balls, 1 strike count. I'll clear the bases. There we go, now it's working. A 5-0 lead now here for the Post400 Stars, looking to maybe rally here and end this thing early. You never know. Just the wind up in the delivery, and he'll swing, and he'll get a piece of that. Foul it away, strike 1. Already 10 minutes into the top of the inning here, and 5 runs have been scored. And here's the pitch. Outside, missed it for a ball, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes now. right, almost right into our broadcast booth here. Usually there's a screen in front of us, but not today. We'll be prepared for that possibility to happen again here. And strike 3. So after the fouled away pitch, he goes down looking. Gustafson does. That's good for out number 2.
Brings up designated hitter
Brings up
number 8,
Evan Erickson. Evan Erickson, the designated hitter here for the Stars, leading 5-0 with 2 away now here in the top of the first. And the windup in the delivery. Up high, ball 1. So it's Erickson versus Erickson. Evan Erickson, the batter, and Riley Erickson, the pitcher. Swing and a miss for a strike. 1-1 the count now. And that one will miss outside. 2 balls and a strike. And the 2-1. Hit hard and foul. Two, he swings, he misses, and that ends the inning.
There's 5 runs on 3 here.
So we go to the middle of the first now here, and your score is 5-0 Post 400 Stars. 5 runs on 4 hits. Get the buttons fixed here. It took 13 minutes to play the first inning of the first half of the inning. No errors, and they leave nobody on base. And we'll take the break now here on Magnitude.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
You can capture the moments and memories of this game and all of our past sports broadcasts on DVD. It makes a great gift for a parent, relative, son, or daughter. Please allow 1 to 2 weeks for standard delivery. Place your order now, quickly and easily at msportsnet.com/DVD.
All right, welcome back. Ashton Collins will step up to the plate here with the Keybirds trailing 5-0 in the bottom of the first. As we're 14 minutes into the ball game already here, and Jacob Jaroszewski tosses the pitch, catches the outside edge, strike 1. 0-1 here to the batter, Collins, who's the shortstop batting first in the lineup. We'll also see Carter Bakken and Jackson Myers this inning here. As Jaroszewski deals pitch 2, down low to even the count of the ball and a strike, 1-1. Don't forget, tomorrow, Dickinson Rough Riders will be hosting the Post 400 Stars. We'll have both those games for you live here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network starting at 6:30 Fargo time, 5:30 Dickinson time. So just a mental note on that. Make sure you wait an hour. If you're tuning in at 5:30, you're tuning in an hour early. 2-1 the count, and he'll reach for it, ground it towards first, and it'll roll foul, and it'll be 2-2. Around the bases here for the Post400 Stars. Andy Mock at first, Kobe Sun second, Easton Rarick the shortstop, Eli Mock at third. Tate Gustafson catching, Jacob Jaroszewski on the mound. In the outfield, Caden Graff left, Ethan Claus right, Colton Almy center field. As Jaroszewski will set on the mound here for the 2-2 pitch to the leadoff batter, Collins. And he got him looking. That's the first out of the inning. And I'll bring up the new batter here, Carter Bakken, the left fielder.
Carter Bakken.
So number 7, playing position number 7, steps up in the number 2 spot in the lineup here. Couldn't get the 3 sevens. Don't go to the casino, I guess. So one away now here is batter 2. Steps up to the batter's box here, and Jaroszewski deals. And that's grounded hard right towards first base, and he'll step on the bag for the out. Direct ground out to Andy Mock.
Brings up catcher number 15, Jackson Meyer.
That brings up Jackson Meyer, the catcher, batting third in the lineup here for the Keybirds. 4, 5, and 6, Corinth Cymbalak, Caden Finders, and Kyle Mischke. And then 7, 8, and 9 are Sawyer Hanson, Hunter Mapes, and Derek Lee. Fouled away for a strike, 0-1. Here's the pitch inside and low for a ball. They'll even things up at 1 ball, 1 strike. msportsnet.com/schedule. You can find out all the upcoming games coming up on our broadcast here. Most of them will feature the Stars, Astros, and Comets. We have 2 more Dakota Fusion soccer games left. I'm going to go into center field, and making the grab there is Colton Almy.
No Fargo errors, nobody left.
And that will end the inning. As we go to the bottom of the, or the top of the second here.
Grundall Recreation for sponsoring tonight's baseball.
Still means 5-0. The Stars up to bat when we return after the break here on Magnitude. Be right back.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
You didn't like the call? Please remember the officials on the court and the field have the best view of the action as it happens. More officials are needed. People like you. Stay connected to the game you love. Contact the NDHSAA, MSHSL, or your local high school to find out how to become an official. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back.
Hitting off for Fargo in the bottom of the top of the second inning. Third baseman number 35, Eli Mock.
Batter 9 in the lineup, Eli Mock. 88 and sunny here over the next half hour. Should drop, cool down a little bit. That one's going deep, and that one is not going to be deep enough. That'll be a fly out to center field there, and the catch is made. One down here, top of the order now, Easton Rarick. Once again, sunny in 88. We should cool down to about 84 over the next half an hour here. Sunset for 9:58 this evening. My guess is we'll be out of here before sunset occurs. Then we'll be in the upper 70s through the overnight tonight. So there's a little glimpse at your weather forecast here in the Williston area. Looks like they have a chance of thunderstorms on Monday. Other than that, it's going to be a pretty good weekend here for those who live up in the Williston area. 1 ball, no strikes here to Easton Rarick, and now it's 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. No runners on here for the Post 400 Stars, leading 5-0, scoring all 5 of the runs in the top half of the first inning. Swing and a miss there for strike number 2. Once again, around the bases here for the Williston Keybirds. Erickson pitching, Meyer catching, Simbalek at first, Mischke at second, Collins is shortstop, Mapes at third, Bakken in left, Finders in right, and Lee in straightaway center. And that pitch is up high for a ball. That'll level the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. I want to thank you for joining us today. I want to thank our sponsors, including Sean Carlson at Town and Country Credit Union, alongside Dr. Tiffany Johnson at Healing Touch Chiropractic. And time is called here as Rarick will step out of the box. Also, Mr. Ed's Casino and Bingo Supply, Microsoft, and a handful of others. This one going into left center field. And that'll drop for a base hit. Good for a single, puts Rarick on base and brings up Ethan Claus.
How about for Fargo, right fielder number 15, Ethan Claus.
I'll try to pick off attempt at first there as Simbalek had to jump over Rarick. So one away with a runner on now, and Ethan Claus at the plate. And I didn't see Claus call time, but the official did. And now a pickoff attempt at first again to no success. And that one's popped up, and that one's going out of play. No balls and a strike as a result of the fouled away pitch here to Ethan Claus. And that pitch is high and out. 1 ball, 1 strike. On deck here for Post 400 would be Kobe Sen. And now the pickoff attempt once again at first, and that could make this game a little bit longer than people may want it to be if they keep trying to pick off those runners. Two balls and a strike now here to Claus. And there's a strike. And it's 2-2 now here. I was talking to some Post 400 faithful who made the trip up here to Williston between games today, and just a FYI to anybody who may be watching on their phones, you may not want to head south on the highway that goes into Belfield if you're heading to Dickinson tomorrow, as that caused Magnitude a little trouble getting up here in time for the first game of this doubleheader. So just an FYI on that. If there's another route that you can take, I suggest you take it. That one almost went right into the window of the concession stand right there. Matter of fact, it might have went through the window and to the other side. So I want to say thanks to the sponsor who provided those $5 off coupons on the concession stand to not only the people who entered in, but also to the broadcasters here. And they knew that I was broadcasting, and they gave them to me anyway. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. Well-deserved couple of Powerades. Quenched a little bit of thirst between games there. Full count here, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the batter, Ethan Claus. And he's been at bat here for what feels like a long time already. Runner goes outside, ball 4, it's a walk, and runners on first and second. And that'll bring up the new batter here, Kobe Sen. Now move Colton Almy up onto deck, and now we have a quick trip to the mound here already. So we will keep it here. Oh, no, it looks like he's going to be done. It looks like Erickson's, maybe not. Erickson was showing that he was going to hand the ball to his coach, and I think the coach turned him down unless I missed something, but we'll see here how long this conversation may take. Now the official coming up here to give the friendly warning that you need to end it here soon, and usually it ends by the time he reaches the bottom of the hill there. All right, so Riley Erickson will stay in. Kobe Sen will step up to the plate now. Runners on first and second. Stars leading 5-0 here on Magnitude's Wednesday Night Baseball. And the pitch. It's hit up high. It's going to be popped up. That'll be a chance there. And he'll make the grab for the out. That's the shortstop Collins with the grab. Two away, and Colton Almy with a chance to maybe drive in another run here for the Stars. We'll see if he can get a base hit or not. So they should have 5 hits now. Pitch comes in for a strike. 0-1 here to Colton Almy. Once again, runners on. Easton Rarick on second. Ethan Claus on first for the Post400 Stars. And the 0-1 pitch comes in for 0-2. 2 strikes now. Coming up on Magnitude's Thursday night doubleheader. So we bring those to you on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's the Stars at Dickinson taking on the Rough Riders. Rough Riders got a couple of wins over the Billings Upper Deck Expos earlier today. Or I should say yesterday. And then they'll be hosting the Stars tomorrow. One ball, 2 strikes. And that one comes outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. You got 2s across the board here for the Stars in the top of the second. And that one's foul. So remain 2-2 here after the fouled away pitch to Almy. Erickson will set, wind up, and deal. And that one's hit up high. And it'll go out of play. So once again, it remains 2-2. And that one will hit the edge for a strikeout, and that will end the top of the second.
No Williston errors, 2 left on.
No runs, 2 left on, and the Stars still lead 5-0. 5 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on as we go to the break here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back. 5-0 lead. It's Cymbaluk stepping up to the plate here for Williston. Batter 4 in the lineup to start the bottom half of the second. And it's strike 1 here to Cymbaluk. And the 0-1 hit up high and out of play and giving chase there and finally scoops it up. Oh, error charged the guy in the blue shirt. Nothing in 1. And this one grounded foul. That's 0-2 here for Grant Cymbaluk. And that one's popped up. That's another chance there for the guy in blue to redeem himself. And the 0-2 outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Beautiful facility here in Williston, North Dakota. Never been here before today. It's my first visit here, and I like what I see so far. And everybody seems to be friendly. So that's always good. That's grounded out on the left. So that'll be scooped up there by Caden Graff. Good for a base hit and a single. That brings up Finders. Caden Finders, number 25. Plays right field. And the pitch. Missed the outside edge for a ball, 1-0. And he's showing bunt. And now the throw out to first and safe. Two balls and a strike now. That one's fouled away, left field. Full count now at 3-2. And the payoff pitch popped up. Center field for Almy. And he will be called off there by Ethan Claus, who makes the grab from right field.
Batting for Williston, second baseman number 4, Kyle Mischke.
So that brings up Kyle Mischke, number 4. The second baseman, according to my lineup. I think the PA announcer said center field. But according to my lineup, he's playing second base. Showing bunt, and it'll be bunted foul for a strike, 0-1. And Simbalak will have to go all the way back to first. I'll level the count up at 1-1. Swing and a miss. Mischke gets strike 2 on that whiff, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes now here to Kyle Mischke. And Mischke pops it up to left and foul. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that one will hit him, and Mischke advances to the base via hit by a pitch, and that moves Simbalak up to second. And I'll bring up the new batter here, which is, let me look at my lineup here, Sawyer Hanson, the designated hitter.
Now batting for Williston, designated hitter number 20, Sawyer Hanson.
Jaroszewski deals a strike. 0-1 here to Hanson. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And Jaroszewski quickly up 0-2 here on Hanson. Once again, the runner's on. Kyle Mischke on first. Grant Simbalak on second for Williston. And Jaroszewski will deal the 0-2. And he just missed the outside corner. And I think just maybe the shrunk his strike zone just a little bit on that one. Just a little bit. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jaroszewski looks back at Simbalak on second, delivers the pitch, and that's grounded right hard towards Mock at first. He juggles it at first, steps on the bag for the second out, and advancing over to third is Simbalak, and Mischke up to second. So it's a sacrifice ground out, if that's what you'd like to call it. Not an official term, obviously. But
baseman number 11, Hunter Mapes.
so runners on second and third, and that empties up first base. And that brings up Hunter Mapes. So 2 away here. And 2 runners in scoring position and a strike. And that same pitch on the other side was the ball that I was referring to. 0-1. Say that respectively, of course. Jaroszewski will ignore the runners and deal the pitch. Up high, 1-1. One of the good things about baseball is when you have hard names, you like to get them on the pitcher mound because then you say them a lot and you get used to it. As time is called here for Mapes. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 runners on, 2 outs. You got Kyle Mischke on second, Grant Simbalak on third. Or I'm sorry, it's Courant. Let me look at the oh no, yeah, it is Grant Simbalak. The coach put some other. Oh no, he just the G and the R look like a COR in the word Grant. So it is indeed Grant Simbalak on third. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes to the batter, Mapes. Now it's popped up. That could be a chance here for possibly Rarick. Who's going to charge in? Looks like it'll be Mock. No, it'll be dropped by Jaroszewski. Or did he make the barehanded grab? So that cleared the count. So we have a new batter here. Now a visit to the mound for Post 400. Probably want an explanation here on why communication wasn't solidly spread around the teammates there, because if it was, one of them would have made the catch, either Rarick Mock or Jaroszewski. So quick chit chat with the crew, and now back to play here is the new batter stepping up to the plate is Derek Lee. And the windup in the delivery. Low ball. Nice block there by Gustafson. Almost went through his legs, but he was able to keep it in front of him, and that's a good thing, especially when runners are on third. So runners on the corners. First and third. 2 out, runner goes, and they will allow him to take second. Probably a smart move there, as the throw may have brought Mischke home from third. So now second and third. And the count is 1 ball, 1 strike. With 2 out and 2 runners on in scoring position, second and third. Well hit ball. That one might have a chance, actually. No, it won't. But it will score 1 run. Whoops, hang on, there we go. Screen went black there for a moment. Sorry about that, folks. I'll clear the count here for the next batter. That is the top of the order, Ashton Collins.
Top of the order, shortstop, number 3, Ashton Collins.
As 3 runs will score, and that'll clear all the bases except for second. And no shutout in game 2. They got it in game 1, but they won't get it here in game 2 now, as it's 5-3 in favor of the Stars. Once again, Ashton Collins, the shortstop, is the batter. And the pitch from Jaroszewski is low. Ball 1. That pitch is high and up. 2 balls and a strike. here to Ashton Collins. On deck is Carter Bakken, if Collins can reach base. And once again, there's your runner on second, and that is Derek Lee. And the pitch comes in for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on second in the bottom of the second. 45 minutes into the ball game, 8 runs scored on 8 hits. He'll reach for that one. He'll strike him out, and they'll end the second inning. And with that, it's 5-3. 5 runs on, it should be 3 hits, so we'll adjust that. And we'll do that during the break. Coming up next here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
You didn't like the call? Please remember the officials on the court and the field have the best view of the action as it happens. More officials are needed. People like you. Stay connected to the game you love. Contact the NDHSAA, MSHSL, or your local high school to find out how to become an official. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
.400 in the top of the 3rd inning.
All right, it's Andy Mock as Williston gets 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors for the Stars and leave 1 on base in the bottom half of 2. And now we go to the top of the 3rd. And that first pitch comes in for a strike, and it's 0-1 here to Andy Mock. We'll also see Caden Graff and Tate Gustafson this inning. It's 5, 6, and 7, if I'm reading it right here. My lineup card was ripped, so I had to do a quick count. And that one is fouled away, strike 2. One ball and 2 strikes now here to Andy Mock. Once again, Andy Mock, Caden Graff, Tate Gustafson due up in the top half of the 3rd. 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Mock. Stars led 5-0 at the start of the 2nd inning, and now Williston has trimmed it to a 2-run deficit. Speaking of the number 2, it's now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out, no runners on. Top of the 3rd and a 2-run lead for the Stars. As Erickson on the mound, winds up and delivers the 2-2. Low and bounces off the dirt for ball 3. Full count now and a payoff pitch for Erickson on the horizon. Once again around the bases, Simbalak at first, Mischke at second. Collins at shortstop, Mapes at 3rd. Bakken in left, Finders in right, and Lee in center as that hit goes to Bakken.
Now batting for Fargo, left fielder, number 11, Caden Graff.
So Mock makes it to first, and now Caden Graff steps up to the plate. Pitch is a little low, but in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Little sinker that stayed just barely above knee level there. Once again, about elbow to knee is where the strike zone usually is. And that one was between the elbows and the knees on the outside edge for strike 2. 0-2 the count here to the batter, Caden Graff. And once again on deck is Tate Gustafson. That one's outside for a ball, 1-2. Maybe tried to get him to chase, not sure on that. Looked a little bit too further outside than what pitchers would normally throw in that type of situation, but never know for sure. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that one is off the glove of the shortstop, Mischke, into right field. That'll move Mock up to second. That's a base hit. So they actually have 7 hits now.
Gustafson.
Tate Gustafson, the batter now, takes the first pitch low for a ball. Once again, runners on. Andy Mock on second, Caden Graff on first. And a 2-run lead here for the Stars, looking to add more with nobody out and 2 runners on. 1 ball, no strike here to the batter, Gustafson. And on deck, if they can get that far, is Evan Erickson. And the pitch hit the corner for a strike. Nice pitch there by the pitcher, Erickson. First name Riley. Try and get that memorized here the next couple innings if possible. Showing bunt, bunts it down the third baseline, but it'll roll foul. So that's good for a strike, and it's 1-2. Kyle Mischke will work his way back to the second base position. 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Gustafson. And the set by Erickson. Showing bunt. Bunts it right back towards Riley Erickson. He'll look at home, throw to first, get the out. That's 1 away, and the sack bunt moves Mock to third and Graff up to second. And that'll bring up Evan Erickson. It'll be the battle of the Ericksons. Riley Erickson versus Evan Erickson, with 2 runners in scoring position and 1 out.
Thanks for Fargo, designated hitter number 8, Evan Erickson.
Evan Erickson, once again, being introduced here by our PA announcer. Some fireworks going off nearby. Swing and a miss for a strike, 0-1. Stars could use some fireworks here in this inning. With 2 runners in scoring position, try and increase their lead to 7-3 with 1 swing of the bat. And that one will be fouled directly back off to the right side of your viewing screen. Good for strike number 2 here to Evan Erickson. So right now, Riley Erickson winning the battle of the Ericksons. And that one's popped up. And he will not make the grab. Now drop for an unofficial strike. It will remain no balls, 2 strikes. May or may not have lost it in the sun. As you can see, it's kind of shady over there, but there is spots where there's sunlight, so that may or may not have been an issue in that. But Erickson will stay alive here after fouling that one away. 1 away, and the 0-2 number 2. Low into the dirt. Erickson will tell Mock to hang on, and it's ball 1. And the 1-2, grounded foul. Wind up in the 1-2. Outside, level now at 2 apiece. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Evan Erickson. And now he's battled back after falling 0-2 to Riley Erickson. And the 2-2 is popped up. And making the catch there is Meyer, the catcher. So that's 2 outs now.
Back for Post400, third baseman, number 35, Eli Mock.
For Eli Mock, and once again, 2 runners. He had a home run in the first game. He drilled it 315 feet, 34-degree off the bat, 98-mile-per-hour exit velocity over the left field fence. That pitch will miss to the outside for a ball, 1-0. I take that back. That was actually Andy Mock who hit the home run, not Eli Mock. But all the other information was accurate. That pitch comes in low, and it's 3 balls and no strikes here to the batter, Eli Mock. On third is Andy Mock. On second is Caden Graff. He'll get the free strike there on the 3-0 count, and now we'll see if he can continue to build on that 1-strike count or not. And that one's fouled away to right. He realized he couldn't take that back to the concession stand for the treat, so he had to give it to the kid there. It remains a full count, 3-2. And that one hit the left. That one might have a chance. That one is foul. That one, even if it stayed fair, would have hit probably the top of the wall and stayed in play. That one was almost out of here. And the pitch. That one's fouled off. And payoff pitch number 3 is high for a ball to load the bases. And that will bring up Easton Rarick, top of the order. But first, we'll have a visit to the mound. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
You can capture the moments and memories of this game and all of our past sports broadcasts on DVD. It makes a great gift for a parent, relative, son, or daughter. Please allow 1 to 2 weeks for standard delivery. Place your order now, quickly and easily at msportsnet.com/DVD.
All right, welcome back. There's the official telling them to bust it up on the mound there and get back to playing some baseball. 5 runs on 7 hits, no errors for either team yet. for the Stars. Keybirds 3-3. This particular game, I don't have stats for left on base, so I apologize for that. I am apparently locked out of the stats portion, and I'm not sure why. So, Easton Rarick now as we continue the top of the third. Pitch comes in for a strike, 0-1. So once again, the bases are loaded here. That pitch will miss for a ball. 1 strike. You have Andy Mock on third, Caden Graff on second, Eli Mock on first. And if you flip-flop the two Mocks on first and third, that's where they play defensively. So looking at a mirror image of each other there from across the diamond. Foul that one back right below us here. Good for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 out. And the base is loaded as we cross the 1 hour mark of the ball game here, and we are only in the top of the third. And the pitch. And that one's ripped to left. And that'll be off the glove of the shortstop. And coming home to score is Andy Mock. And that'll open up third base to make it 6-3. So it's a run and a hit. And runners on first and second.
Base for Fargo, right fielder, number 15, Ethan Klaus.
Ethan Claus steps up to the plate. So a 2-out RBI single, and he went for the bunt and missed it. The 0-1 pitch coming up here from Riley Erickson. He'll wind up and deliver. And a little chopper towards second. He'll juggle it. The throw will not be there in time, and the bases are loaded once again. It's an infield hit. At least, actually, it might be an error. Yeah, it's an error, not a hit. So we'll remove the hit, and we'll put an error on the board instead. So 7 runs on 7 hits. There we go. Now we got it right. And that one hit hard towards third. And stepping on the bag for the force out on Rarick at third. Mock will not count as he crosses the plate. And they get 1 across, leaving 2 stranded on base. And it's 6-3 now, or 7-3, excuse me. Here on the, they get 2 across, the strand 2 on base. And 7 runs on 7 hits on 1 Keybirds error now. Here as we head into the bottom of the third.
Once again, we'd like
After
to
this,
thank
here on
Grundle
Magnitude
Recreation and Larry
Sports.
Grundle for sponsoring tonight's baseball. Upcoming games tomorrow night.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
You didn't like the call? Please remember the officials on the court and the field have the best view of the action as it happens. More officials are needed. People like you. Stay connected to the game you love. Contact the NDHSAA, MSHSL, or your local high school to find out how to become an official. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
First pitch here in the bottom of the third comes across for a ball. And the batter is Carter Bakken, the left fielder. 7-3 as Stars get 2 more in the top half of that inning, and that will be right to the right fielder, Ethan Claus. Claus will make the grab there, toss it into Sen, and send a short to third, and third to pitcher on the out throw around. So the new batter now will be Carter Bakken. Or no, I'm sorry, though it's Jackson Meyer, excuse me. And that pitch comes in for a strike, 0-1 here. That's right, 1 hour and 6 minutes of this ball game already. It doesn't feel like it's been that long until I looked down at the clock a little bit ago and I saw we were over the hour mark. And that one comes in for ball 1. And the pitch comes in for a strike. 1-2. And that one is hit towards Kobe Sen, and he'll rifle it over to first for the out. And that's 2 down here for Williston, trailing 7-3 in the bottom of the third.
Batting for the Keybirds, first baseman, number 21, Grant Simbolak.
So Grant Simbolak is the new batter. That pitch comes in for a strike. Nicely tossed pitch there by Jaroszewski. We're now down to 84 degrees. When we started this game, we were in the low 90s. Claus out and right. Almost made the diving catch. Great effort there, but he'll throw it into second. That'll go into the books as a base hit. And a single for Simbolak.
Right for Williston, right fielder, number 25, Caden Finders.
So this one's going to be juggled there by the shortstop, and they'll step on the bag for the force out. And that will end the third inning of play. We'll go to the top of the fourth when we return after this break here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
You didn't like the call? Please remember the officials on the court and the field have the best view of the action as it happens. More officials are needed. People like you. Stay connected to the game you love. Contact the NDHSAA, MSHSL, or your local high school to find out how to become an official. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
The fourth inning, center fielder, number 16, Colton Alney.
All right, it's Colton Alney stepping up to the plate here with the Stars leading by 4, 7-3. 5 in the first, 2 in the third, and now we head to the top of the fourth here. Let's see if the Stars can put some more on. Colton Alney, and then we'll also see Andy Mock and Caden Graff this inning for sure. We'll see if we get to Tate Gustafson or not. First pitch rolls into the backstop for ball 1. And that one comes to the inside for ball 2. So quick 2-0 count here from Riley Erickson to Colton Almy. That one comes in as a strike. As Almy watches it float over the outer edge of the plate. Maybe a little bit below the knees, but maybe not. Kind of looked like a sinker that dropped. Kind of like that pitch right there that was called a ball. So 2-2, or 3-1, excuse me, the count. And now it's 3-2. That's grounded foul. It'll remain 3-2. The payoff pitch going to center field. It'll drop for a hit.
Batting for Fargo, first baseman number 18, Andy Mock.
And that is the PA announcer dropping the microphone. Why it's still turned on. Runner on first, new batter's Andy Mock. Time's called. It's the most emphatic time call that I've seen from any official in any state I've called a baseball game in. And 3 weeks ago, I would have said something different. I would have said any city that I've called a baseball game in. But that has significantly changed over these last 3 weeks here. And this road trip almost coming to an end. That one's going to be popped up. Chance for third or short. And he had to get it in the sun there, and he was able to snag it. That's Mapes, the third baseman, making the out. That's one down now.
Ready for Fargo, left fielder number 11, Caden Graff.
Caden Graff, the left fielder, will step up to the plate. Once again, the runner on is Colton Almy on first. One away here in the top half of the fourth. And they'll try the pickoff attempt there on Almy. And that strike comes in for strike two, or strike one, excuse me. And back safely. Castle and Haymakers take care of business with the West Fargo Vets, winning 8-1. Almy takes off for second, and he will make it. That was a close one at second, but he made it. So no balls and 2 strikes, and a runner on second now is Colton Almy, getting there on the stolen base. And Graff now faces an 0-2 count. And that one fell way short of the plate. Good for a ball, 1-2. Make sure you repair your divots if you make one. And the 1-2. That one will get a little bit further and fall short. 2-2. And the 2-2 will fall short for a full count at 3 balls, 2 strikes. So the next pitch will ball strike or a fouled away pitch, or maybe a home run. You never know. He has hit 1 this year. Graf has. And the payoff pitch here from Riley Erickson. Outside and walked him. And that will put runners on first and second. That'll bring up the new batter, Tate Gustafson. But first, we'll have a visit to the mound here. And Coach, have this suspicion that that's the end of Riley Erickson. Let's see if my suspicion is correct here in about 7.5 feet. And I guess my suspicion may have been wrong. It looks like, yeah, no, he did take the ball away from him. Riley Erickson is done. And they will replace him with somebody else on the mound as Erickson will head to the dugout here. And it appears coming in here is Micah Larson for Williston. So Micah Larson will be your new pitcher. Once again, to reset, runners on first and second. Caden Graf on second. Colton Almy on second. Tate Gustafson will be the batter. And the new pitcher, once again, is Micah Larson. We'll let Larson warm up as we take a break and be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
You can capture the moments and memories of this game and all of our past sports broadcasts on DVD. It makes a great gift for a parent, relative, son, or daughter. Please allow 1 to 2 weeks for standard delivery. Place your order now, quickly and easily at msportsnet.com/DVD.
All right, here's a look at Michael Larson. He'll warm up, or finish his warm-ups, and then he'll face Tate Gustafson as his first batter. As we return to action here at Artie and Offutt Stadium in Williston, North Dakota. We are sunny, clear sky, and about 84 degrees. Sunset tonight at 9:58. At first, I didn't think we'd be here that long, but now we might be. They do have lights at the stadium, but they haven't been turned on yet. So, once again, sunset in about 33 minutes from right now, according to the forecast. The sun's about to scheduled to set at 9:58. Here comes Tate Gustafson as we return to action now here in the top of the fourth. So once again, you have runners on first and second. Those runners are Colton Almy on second. Caden Graf on first. Pass ball, and now those runners will advance 90 feet. So just forget what I just said. And now it's second and third. Almy on third, Graf on second. 1 ball, no strike. Here to Gustafson. And that one's hit up towards right field. It'll drop in between 3 players. Throw back to home is not in time, and they will not make the throw up to second. So run will score. It will be an RBI double, scoring Almy from second. That pushes Graf into third and Gustafson up to second. And that brings up the next batter here. Let's see here. Chayton Sen. And the first pitch misses for ball 1 here to Chayton Sen. So Chayton Sen at the plate here with a chance to do some damage as The Stars have plated one. They have 2 more in scoring position here. And the pitch is high for ball 2. And Chayton Sen will send that towards right field again, and it will go into foul territory. He will not be able to make the catch. He'll drop for a strike. 2-1. Even a deep fly ball to the outfield would do the trick to get Graff in from third. Right now, Gustafson standing on second base for the Stars. 2 balls and a strike to Chayton Sen. Looking for their 10th hit of the game. Almost got it there, but that one's fouled off and into the street probably. That car taking off just in the nick of time. Two and two, now 3-2, and the runners will not go. Payoff pitch. Low for a ball. Bases are loaded. And the scheduled batter is Eli Mock. We'll see if he's, yes, it will be Eli Mock who walks up to the plate. So Sen walked on a full count, and another visit to the mound here for Williston coaches and teammates. They will talk it over, point some fingers. Remember, when you're pointing one, 3 are pointing right back at you. Keep that in mind. So Chayton Sen on first, Tate Gustafson on second, Caden Graff on third, Eli Mock behind the plate here. Or not really behind the plate, but at the batter's box for the Post400 Stars. With 1 out and the bases loaded here. Top of the 4th, 1 hour, 22 minutes. Time of the game so far, and Post400 looking to do some damage with 1 out.
Batting for Fargo, third baseman, number 35, Eli Mock.
0-1 here to Eli Mock. Once again, Caden Graff on third, Tate Gustafson on second, Chayton Sen on first. And the 0-1 is in for strike 2. Larson, excuse me, looks over at first, winds up, delivers the 0-2, low, ball 1. And the 1-2 delivery, that's also low to even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases loaded. Graff third, Gustafson second, Sen on first, that's Chayton Sen, and Eli Mock the batter. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. And now Larson will deliver. Outside, full count, 3-2. Some of the Williston fans kind of groaning on that one, but from my vantage point, it definitely looked low and out to me. That's a full count. And this will be chopped towards third. Throw home, try to get the force out, they will get it. Bases remain loaded as Graff is forced out at home. That will move Gustafson up to third, Chayton Sen up to second, and Eli Mock reaches on the fielder's choice. And that'll bring up
top of the order, shortstop, number 2, Easton Rarick.
Easton Rarick. He'll swing and miss on that one. Good for strike 1. So once again, 2 away now. So now a A deep fly out will not do any good. And that's a deep fly out, center field. And he'll make the grab, and all the runners will remain stranded on base.
One run on, one hit. No Williston errors, 3 left on base.
And that will bring the end to the top of the 4th. They get 1 across the plate. They lead 8-3 now here, going to the bottom of the 4th. We'll see what the Williston has up their sleeve when we return after this here on the Magnitude Sports.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
You can capture the moments and memories of this game and all of our past sports broadcasts on DVD. It makes a great gift for a parent, relative, son, or daughter. Please allow 1 to 2 weeks for standard delivery. Place your order now, quickly and easily at msportsnet.com/DVD.
Off for the Keybirds in the bottom of the 4th inning. Second baseman, number 4, Kyle Mischke.
All right, it'll be Kyle Mischke leading things off here for the Williston Keybirds, trailing by 5 as we move into the bottom of the 4th. Mischke, Hanson, and Mapes. Right fielder, second baseman. Oops, my bad. Second baseman, DH, third baseman is what I meant to say. Pitch comes in for a ball, 1-0 here to Mischke. And Mischke will send that one right back up towards Rarick. Rarick will fire it over to first, not in time, and matter of fact, he'll get the extra base on the throw. That'll be an error. And a runner on second.
Batting for the Keybirds, designated hitter, number 20, Sawyer Hanson.
Now bring up the new batter, Sawyer Hanson, the DH. And I'll actually call that runner out now. I was looking down and I didn't see what happened. So that runner's out. And I'll see if I can't figure out what happened there. But 1 ball, 1 strike. And 1 out. Now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Drop third strike, and that'll be out number 2. So I'll bring up the new batter.
Go back for Williston, third baseman, number 11,
Hunter Mapes. The third baseman. So 2 up, 2 down. And there will still be an error on that play. I'm still trying to figure out where the out came from. I missed it, so I apologize. There's a strike, 0-1. I don't miss things too often, but that time I did. So we hit the 90-minute mark of the ball game now as that one floats outside to level the count at a ball and a strike. So 1-2 count here to Mapes. Jaroszewski deals. Mape, did he check his swing? I don't think it mattered. He struck him out anyway. And that will end the inning.
No hit. One part away, nobody left on there.
So we'll go to the top of the fifth when we return after the break. That's coming up here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Be right back.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right. They got the Play the Mean Pinball song playing. I think you could easily adapt that to the Stars playing some mean baseball here, leading by 5. 8-3, 9 hits on those 8 runs. Each team has committed an error. And now stepping up to the plate here to start the top of the 5th is Ethan Claus. And the windup. Outside, ball 1 to Ethan Claus from the pitcher, Larson. And the 1-0 delivery is high and in the upper tier of the strike zone for strike number 1. That one comes in for a strike, 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to count. Nobody out, no runners on. Ethan Claus, the batter. He'll resettle. Larson will lean in, get the signal, set, wind up, and deliver. And he'll deliver that, skipping off the golden waters of home plate, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that one's hit towards first, towards second, sneaks into right field, and that's good for a base hit. That's the 10th hit of the game here for the Stars. That puts a runner on first.
Number 10, Kobe Sen.
And Kobe Sen steps up to the plate. So Claus singles to right field, and Kobe Sen now sees that pitch float to the outside for ball 1. Larson will stare down Claus at first, and now he will step off, and Claus will be forced to touch back up. Now the pitch comes in for a strike to level the count at 1-1. 2 more road games for the Stars after today. Those will be in Dickinson tomorrow. Then they come back home. They have a couple games. Then they make one more longer trip on July 9th up to Minot. Take on the Metros, I believe, is who they call themselves up there. And slide into second, there's Claus. He will be in on the steal, and the pitch comes in for a ball. It's 2-1. So once again, July 9th, a pair of games up in Minot, and then that'll be the end of the really long road trips until state tournament time. So which will be held in Mandan this year, at least to the best of my knowledge, unless some game gets popped into the schedule that we're not aware of currently. But the only other road games they have are basically West Fargo and Moorhead coming up. I believe the Moorhead one's on July 5th, if I'm not mistaken. That one hit towards third, and a chance for the ground out, and they'll get it. Now they'll throw it back to third, and they got it. A double play. That puts 2 outs on the board. And the crowd likes that one. Now bring up the new batter. After Sen hits into the double play, and that will be Colton Almy.
Center fielder number 16, Colton Almy.
So I'll empty the bases. And the pitch comes in for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And the 1-1 is low and out for ball 2. So 2 balls and a strike now here to Colton Almy. If he can reach base, Andy Mock would be next. And Andy Mock had a home run in game 1 of this doubleheader. So he would lift it up over the left field fence, 315 feet. 98-mile-per-hour exit velocity. (3-1) will walk him. Almy on first. Runner back on for the Stars here in the top of the 5th, 2 away, and here comes Andy Mock.
Fargo, first baseman number 18, Andy Mock.
And Mott finds the gap in right center. He'll roll all the way past the right fielder near the warning track. Rounding third is Almy, and he will score. And Andy Mock's on with an RBI double. It's now 9-3.
Yeah, that brings up left fielder number 11, Peyton Brown.
And the 11th hit of the game here for the Stars. Pitch comes in for a strike, 0-1. And now it's 0-2. And that's grounded towards third, through the legs of the third baseman into left field. Going back is Mapes to pick it up, and now runners on the corners as the throw will come home to Meyer. And with 2 away and a runner 90 feet from scoring, that will bring up the next batter here for the Post400 Stars. And that batter will be Tate Gustafson, pending a change.
Batting for Fargo, catcher number 3, Tate Gustafson.
Nope, it will be Tate. So 2 away now, and runners on first and third. That pitch will float low for a ball. Hit right in front of the plate, skipped into the mitt of Meyer. That one appeared to be a strike, but it's going to be ball 2. There's a strike. 2-1 now here to the batter, Tate Gustafson. Caden Graff on first, Andy Mock on third. Your runners on for the Stars. And the 2-1 ripped down the first base line, juggled. He'll step on the bag, and that'll prevent Mock from scoring, as that will end the top half of the fifth. We'll go to the middle 5 now here, and the Stars get 1 across the plate. They strand 2 on base, and now it's up to Williston to try and regroup here when we go to the bottom of the 5th after the break here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Be right back.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
Derek Lee.
Derek Lee steps up to the plate here for Williston. Trailing by 6, 9-3 as we move into the bottom half of the 5th inning of play. And Jaroszewski's first pitch to Derek Lee outside for a ball, 1-0. Derek Lee, batter 9 in the lineup. We'll return to the top of the order here with Ashton Collins and Carter Bakken, batters 9, 1, and 2 in the bottom half of the 5th. As it's 2 balls and no strikes now here to Derek Lee. And swing and a miss, 2 balls and a strike to Derek Lee. That one will come in a little bit low for a ball. Three balls and a strike, and that one nearly hit him, and Derek Lee will get to first base on the walk. And that'll bring us back to the top of the order here.
Number 3, Ashton Collins.
Ashton Collins will follow up Derek Lee's walk to first. That pitch outside for a ball as well. 1-0 here to the next batter. That's Ashton Collins. Once again, top of the order. Derek Lee, the runner on first for Williston. That one's popped up. And they will not be able to make a play on that one. ball, one strike. One runner on, nobody out. Jaroszewski will take the ball and regroup on the mound. He'll set, glance at first 2 times, wind up and deliver. Outside for ball 2. Drop to 82 degrees here as the lights have come on at the field here in Williston, North Dakota. Sunset scheduled for 6 minutes from now at 9:58. That one grounded towards third, and it'll sneak by the third baseman, Eli Mock, into left field for a base hit and a single. Puts the runners on first and second, moving Derek Lee up to number 2 bag.
Batting for Keybirds, third baseman, number 7, Carter Bakken.
Carter Bakken steps up to the plate now. Showing bunt. That's going to be picked up by Gustafson. He'll fire it up to first. Tamak got the out, and that will advance Derek Lee over to third. So 1 away now. That brings up Jackson Meyer, the catcher.
Batting for the Keybirds, catcher number 15, Jackson Meyer.
So Bakken grounds out. Lee to third. Collins up to second. And the pitch. Just missed the strike zone. Ball 1. Meyer will hit that one to left. And a nice catch there by Graff. Derek Lee will tag, and Derek Lee will score. And it's 9-4 on the sac fly by Meyer out to Caden Graff in left field. 2 out and another runner across the plate. And that brings up the next batter here. That's Grant Cymbaluk.
Brings up first baseman, number 21, Grant Cymbaluk.
Pitch comes off as a strike off the hands of Jaroszewski. 0-1 here to Cymbaluk. And Cymbaluk will land it in right for a single. Mishandled here. Rounding third is Collins. He will score. And it's 9-5. I'll call that an RBI single on another hit.
Now batting for the Keybirds, right fielder, number 25, Caden Finders.
And the pitch comes across for a strike. Scoreboard operator hasn't put up a hit or an error yet, so we're still going to go with the hit unless they change their minds and put up an error, but I doubt it. That one will pop loose. That will allow the runner Cymbaluk to go move up to second. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Here with 2 out. And looks like coach is going to come out to the mound. I think I overheard him say that he's going to check up on an injury. So we'll see what that is about here. As once again, Jaroszewski on the mound pitching here, and coach coming out to have a chat with him, and his teammates will surround him for support, and they'll break the huddle, and all smiles as they go back to their original positions on the field here. It's a 1 ball, 1 strike count here to Finders, who is the batter. Caden Finders. 2 out and a runner on second. That runner on second is Grant Cymbaluk. Jaroszewski will wind and deal, and right into center field. It'll drop for a hit. The throw back home will hold Cymbaluk at third. So, I believe that's a fielder's choice, so we'll see if they put a hit on the board or not. I don't think they will, but we'll see if they disagree with me or not. So first and third with 2 outs now, and here comes Kyle Mischke. They'll try the pickoff, and that was close, almost got him, but Finder's back in time. Now you got to watch out here for Finder's doing a half steal that might bring Cymbaluk home. They have to watch out for that. Well, actually, they probably don't, because anything goes wrong, that'd be the third out. So if it's a 1-out situation, they may have to worry about that, but you never know. Maybe they might hope the Stars would commit an error. Unlikely, but maybe one of the things going through their minds. Swing and a miss there for strike 2, and now the runners will probably go regardless. I would expect Finders to take off here for second on this pitch. See what Cymbaluk does, and he will. And it hits Cymbaluk, and that'll be out, and he'll be out, and that'll end the inning. I think he'll end the inning. The line drive off the bat there, Mischke, hits Cymbaluk in the foot, and he's going to call it a foul pitch, so, or a fouled away pitch. So it'll remain 0-2. And a break potentially there for Williston, as that may or may not have ended the inning. But as I recalled earlier there, I said watch for Finders to take off, and we'll see if he does it again here. As you can see, Cymbaluk stayed at third, and Finders took off for second. I would suspect probably the same. No, not this time. The pitch will come in low for a ball. Finders will not make the rush to second there. Seven minutes shy of the 2 hour. There goes Finders, and he will let him take second, as that will hold Cymbaluk at third, and that opens up first base. And now it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here to the batter, Mischke. Sawyer Hanson, the DH, is on deck if Mischke can reach base. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and going left and foul. So Mischke will face 2-2 again. He'll tip it foul, and it'll remain 2-2. Came off his back, off the backstop, and right back to Gustafson. Didn't have to go too far to get that one. And the windup. And that's batted right back to Jaroszewski, and he'll tag out Cymbaluk about 10 feet away from home plate to end the inning. So that will officially put Mischke on with a fielder's choice, and they will strand 2 on base. And they now trail by 4. They get 2 across, but they needed a little bit more than that. They still have a little time to do it, but first they need to play defense against the bats of the Stars. We'll see those bats coming up next here on Magnitude Sports. Be right back.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
All right. Post400 leading 9-5 here as they come up to the bat to the tunes of Michael Jackson Beat It. And we want to credit Michael Jackson for that song. Otherwise, YouTube will hate us. All right. During the first game, I don't think I heard any music playing at all. And now they've really pumped up the music since we've arrived here. But we're the pros at keeping music out of our videos. Here's the pitch. Grounded towards third. One hopper, and he'll fire it over to first. And he'll scoop it off the ground there. Simbalak will for the ground out. 5-3 out number 1. And it's 1 up, 1 down as Chayton Sen grounds out.
Third baseman number 35, Eli Mock.
And Eli Mock steps up to the plate now. That pitch is outside for a ball, 1-0. Pitch is also outside, 2-0. That one's hit up high. And that's 2 up, 2 down. As the shortstop Collins will make the grab.
Brings up top of the order, shortstop number 2, Easton Rarick.
That pitch, about a centimeter to the left of the white line for a strike. 0-1. And that pitch right down the middle and right back out to left field, and charging in and making the grab is Bakken, and that will end the top half of the 6. Go to the middle of the 6 now. And we'll take the timeout coming up here shortly as the Post400 Stars get blanked on top of the 6. We'll be back after this on Magnitude Sports.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning, I think. Let me double check here. Yeah, bottom of the 6th inning. Jaroszewski will remain on the mound for the moment. Or no, they will not. It'll be a new pitcher now as Ethan Claus will take over on the mound here for the Stars. So he'll come in and try and get the save with 6 outs that he will need to accomplish to get that save. And this is Sawyer Hanson, the designated hitter. He'll take strike 1 on the pitch from Claus. No balls, 1 strike on 1 pitch for Ethan Claus. And Claus will wind up for pitch 2. And that one just a little bit low. Sank below the knees as it came across the middle of the plate, and it's 1-1. And the 1-1 delivery. That one. I think Gustafson asking if that was high or not. From my vantage point up here, it looked further in than some other strikes that were called further out. So 2-1 the count. That's down the middle. Now it's even at 2-2. Have a very good look at the outside of the plate, according to this current batter, from my angle up here. That one will come in a little bit low for a ball, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes now here, full count to Sawyer Hanson. On deck is Hunter Mapes. And that's a ball, apparently. So we'll go with that, and runner on first, and Hunter Mapes, the next batter.
Brings up third baseman, number 11, Hunter Mapes.
So time will be called. And that one comes in for a strike. So interesting sequence of balls and strikes here on these batters. And the 0-1 pitch fouled up, and that one will land right in front of our broadcast station at about a 87-degree downward angle, and had it been about 71 degrees, it would have been in my right hand. Kind of rainbowed up and rainbowed down. No balls, 2 strikes. A nice job there by Gustafson to charge up and hold Hanson on first. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count now. Clear sky, and we're still at 80. We haven't dipped down to the upper 70s like the hour-by-hour forecast said that we might. Not yet, but we're close. We're right at 80 under a clear sky up here in Williston, North Dakota. And that pitch is high and in for a ball, and it's 2-2. Once again, the Stars will wrap this game up here, win or lose, and they'll head on down to Dickinson tomorrow morning. Take on the Rough Riders in a doubleheader, and a nice facility that they have in Dickinson too. I haven't been there in person, but I have seen pictures of it as Jaroszewski will record the strikeout.
Center fielder, number 8, Derek Lee.
Derek Lee is responsible for the 5th run scored here by the Williston Keybirds. He steps up to the plate again. More fireworks going off in the background, just in case you're curious. 1 ball, no strike. This one hits sharply down the third base line and it drifts foul. So 1-1 the count, or 1-2 is what it should be, I think. I think it's 1-1 actually. We'll go with 1-1 unless they change it out on the scoreboard there. Well, they'll change it now at 1-2. So Ethan Claus once again taking over the honors on the mound from Jacob Jaroszewski. Runner goes to second, and they throw to second. And now there's a run down here between first and second. It's going to be close. They tagged him, and he's out. That's 2. That's 2 outs now, and Firecrackers at the appropriate time there on that out. So remain 1 ball, 2 strikes as Derek Lee's still at the plate here, as they were able to get Hanson between second and first. And now the bases are empty. And that's hit foul down third again. It'll remain 1-2. So 2 outs, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 more pitch could potentially end the 6. We'll see what happens here. Wind up in the delivery from Claus. Popped up and right over the roof of our broadcast station here. Now remain 1-2 once again. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that will end the 6th inning of play on the strikeout. And we'll take a timeout, and the Stars have 1 more chance to bat. See how many more they can add to the 9 that they have. And then it'll be up to the Keybirds to try and walk it off if they're able to. Back after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
You can capture the moments and memories of this game and all of our past sports broadcasts on DVD. It makes a great gift for a parent, relative, son, or daughter. Please allow 1 to 2 weeks for standard delivery. Place your order now, quickly and easily at msportsnet.com/DVD.
Ethan Claus stepping up to the plate. He'll take the first pitch low for a ball. We tried to tell the PA announcer that's not pronounced the way that it's being pronounced, but he apparently forgot or something, so we'll leave it at that. So I apologize on behalf of the PA announcer. even though I don't have to. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll nick that for 1 ball, 2 strikes. Official will walk up a new ball to him there. And now we'll take a moment to brush off the non-existent sand on the plate. And after the short delay here, it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ethan Claus. And he'll chop that towards third. And the throw to first is in time. 5-3 ground out for out number 2. That brings up, is it Andy
Brings
Mock?
up second baseman, number 10,
Nope.
Kobe Sen.
10, not 18. It's Kobe Sen. Sen will send the first pitch to foul territory, and it'll bounce. And the race is on. And we have a winner in that race. Oh, and 1 to Kobe Sen. And the pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-1 the count now here to the second baseman for the Stars. That one's fouled off and to the right side of your screen. It remained 2 balls, 2 strikes. 9-5, top of the 7th. 1 away. No, yeah, 1 away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody on base. 11 hits in the game here for the Stars. They've got 9. There's hit number 12, and that one might roll all the way to the fence. Not quite. It'll be picked up there by the center fielder, Lee. That's good for the 12th hit of the game and a single for Kobe Sen. And now bring up Colton Almy.
Now batting for Fargo, center fielder number 16, Colton Almy.
So once again, runner on first is Kobe Sen. 1 away, 9-5, and the batter's Colton Almy. Almy takes the first pitch for ball 1. Sen makes his lean off first, and the pitch comes in for ball 2. So Sen will gradually make his way from first on the leadoff there, and Larson will check on him momentarily and throw a strike. 2-1. Interesting. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Once again, Kobe Sen on first. Colton Almy the batter. And Almy will foul that one away into foul territory. And the race is on, and it looks like the loser of the first race will be the loser of the second race. It'll remain 2-2. Sen leads off from first. And the pitch. And that one's sent into the gap. And it is going deep. And it is going to go all the way to the wall. Kobe Sen's heading into third. They are going to send him And now heading into third, it's going to be an RBI triple as the Stars get on the board with their 10th run of the game. And that puts a runner on third. It's Colt Almy with the RBI triple scoring Kobe Sen. And now
first baseman number 18, Andy Mark.
The Stars have doubled up the Keybirds here in the top of the 7th with a run. And they got another one standing 90 feet away here as Andy Mock steps up to the plate. Swing and a miss, strike one. Nice cut there by Mock as it looked like he wanted to send that one flying out of here. He's done it once today. We'll see if he can do it again or not. Swing and a miss, and he's down 0-2. Now it's high. Made the head bob there on Andy Mock and gets the ball out of the deal. So he'll set, wind, and deal the 1-2. Outside and low, 2-2. Once again, one out. Fly to deep center or right might be good enough to score. Almy from third. And a little chopper that goes foul. It'll remain 2-2. And that one will go foul. That one either almost or did hit those individuals there. 2-2 once again. And he'll send it to left field. That will score. Colton Almy from third. And it's an RBI single for that man right there, Andy Mock. So now we'll have a visit to the mound, and we'll see if that is the end for Larson or not. And it will be the end for Larson. They'll flip it over into the glove of another individual there, and we'll tell you who that other individual is when we return after the break here on Magnitude.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better.
All right, we'll come back early here as apparently he's not going to get any warm-up pitches unless they didn't switch pitchers. But it looked like they did when they were in the huddle there. It looked like they flipped the ball from one glove to another. So see if I can get a jersey number. I never did get a jersey number during the break there. Number 6. It is still Larson. So they did not switch pitchers, even though it looked like they did in the huddle there. And it's 0-2. Or no, I'm sorry. It's 1-1 now instead. So once again to reset, Andy Mock on first. Caden Graff the batter. Pitch comes in low for ball 2, and it's 2 balls and a strike to Caden Graff. And if he can reach base here with no double plays happening, Tate Gustafson would be the scheduled batter on deck. So they lean out. I believe it is Tate on deck. That one right up the middle. It gets by Larson. Flip to second. Now the flip back to first, not in time. They get the force out on Mock at second for out number 2. But Caden Graff is on with a fielder's choice.
Brings up catcher number 3, Tate Gustafson.
That brings up Tate Gustafson. That one's high to left. And the left fielder will not be able to get there. He barehands it on a hop. And the throw to third, not in time. And it's a double for Caden Graff that moves Andy Mock into third. Or no, check that. Not Andy Mock into third. Let's see, who is that?
Brings up a right fielder, number 9, Clayton Sen.
As drawing a blank here, Caden Graff. Caden Graff on third. And Tate Gustafson on second with the double. So 2 hours and 21 minutes time of this game. Probably one of the longer games that we've had, but it's been an entertaining one, to say the least. That one popped up to center. And could this end the 7th inning? It can. As Derek Lee will make the catch to end the top of the 7th. They will strand 2 on base. And now the Keybirds need 6 or 7 to walk it off and win. We'll see what happens when we return after the break here on Magnitude.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, top of the order, 1, 2, and 3. Last chance here for the Keybirds. Ashton Collins, Carter Bakken, and Jackson Meyer, pending changes as we go into the bottom of the 7th. And that one is right off the glove of Ethan Claus. And the throw over to first is in time. So 1 up, 1 down on 1 pitch, and that brings up Carter Bakken.
Brings up third baseman, number 7, Carter Bakken.
That pitch comes in as a ball. Once again, Ashton Collins, the batter. Or no, I'm sorry. It's Carter Bakken, the batter. My apologies. I looked up at the scoreboard and I saw a different name. And I was like, that can't be right. He just grounded out. 2 balls, no strikes now. Here to the batter, Carter Bakken. As fireworks start to go off, and that one is towards third, and he's going to call it foul as Eli Mock was getting ready to toss it over to his brother Andy. And the official at home plate said it was foul. And it probably was too. It's right there on the edge. So that results in a 2-1 count here to Bakken. And Bakken will step out of the box. That'll allow Claus to reset on the mound. Chayton Sen moves out to right field with Claus coming onto the mound, by the way. I forgot to mention that earlier, as that one's chopped foul towards the Williston dugout. And it's now 2-2 as a result. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, and Claus potentially a pitch from recording the second out here. Potentially. And that one's fouled to the right side of your screen. So it'll remain 2 balls, 2 strikes here for the batter, Carter Bakken. And if he can reach base, well, even if he doesn't reach base, we'll see Jackson Meyer next. And that one's popped up and made the catch. And that is out number 2. Nice job there by Mock, the first baseman.
Oh, batting for Williston, catcher number 15, Jackson Meyer.
I'll bring up Jackson Meyer as Mock catches his breath. Two down and one more to go here for a Stars victory. They're up 11-5 here in the bottom of the 7th. And barring a 2-out rally here, Stars will likely walk away with a W. 1 ball, no strike here to the batter. This is Jackson Meyer. Meyer swings and misses. That'll level the count at a ball and a strike. And once again, whoever's running the fireworks at whatever point in town they're running them is firing them off at ironic, coincidental moments when something good happens for the Stars. 1 ball, 1 strike. And 1 ball, 2 strikes. As he swings and misses on that one, I'll take the long walk around the circle behind the batter's box. And he'll step in for what could potentially be the final pitch of the game. Potentially. And the 1-2 delivery. Swung on, fouled away. And we'll have at least 1 more pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him, and that is a strikeout to end the game. 11-5, your final score in game number 2.
Post400, 11, Williston Keybirds 5. Thanks for coming out to the ballpark.
And Fargo Post400 takes care of business in game number 1 as well.
Stadium against Mandan, 5-7. And the Keybirds are in action again on Friday against Miles City here at Offutt. Thanks for coming.
As they would win the first game by the final of 8-0, as the teams will shake hands here, and they take home game 2 in 11-5. So 2 games on the road and 2 with W's. And we'll see if they can get 2 more W's or if they'll split, or hopefully nothing worse than that tomorrow when they go down to Dickinson. That'll wrap it up. Let's take a look at the schedule here. Once again, looks like I need to update it, but July 1st will kick off the month of July in Dickinson with the Stars playing the Rough Riders. The Comets will be at home against Kindred, and Eric Tianson will have that game to kick off July at Starry and Bank Field, and we'll kick it off for the Stars in Dickinson. And then the Comets and Stars have I believe those are both 9-inning games, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think they're both 9-inning games for the Comets and Stars on the road, sort of in a way, at Moorhead against the Blues. 4 o'clock and 7 o'clock. Those will be on Magnitude, as I confirmed with with one of the guys at Spuds TV that they will not be carrying that game. So you can dig deeper into the schedule. Tuesday, July 6th, we'll have some games, and then July 9th, the Stars will head to Minot, and July 10th, we'll have our final 2 Dakota Fusion soccer games of the season as well. That wraps it up. 8-0 in the first game and 11-5 here in game number 2. Thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you tomorrow from Dickinson here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.